Friends, the wait is finally over. The cameras, the lights, the energy, everything is pointing toward one thing. Survivor Series is here. And let me tell you right now, this Survivor Series is not a normal premium live event. This one is packed with explosive returns, shocking twists, surprise outcomes, and one thing that could change WWE for years to come: Seth Rollins' secret involvement in War Games. Yes, WWE tried hiding it, but backstage footage, fan reports, and internal leaks are all pointing at the same thing. Seth freaking Rollins is back, even if it's not a full medical return, and he's here for one reason only: fire to cause chaos, fire to get revenge, fire and to tip the scales in the men's War Games match, without ever stepping officially into the ring. But before we dive deep into Seth Rollins' backstage attack on Braun Breaker, before we talk about Roman Reigns' hidden backup plan, before we talk about every match result, every return, and every twist, let's start with the basics. Welcome to Ring 2 Reality, your #1 place for wrestling news, storyline breakdowns, and Survivor Series live coverage. If you're new, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because tomorrow morning, I'm dropping live updates every minute. Alright, let's begin. Survivor Series, timing and where to watch. So finally, friends, Survivor Series airs tomorrow morning, 30 November, 5:30 am and exclusively on Netflix. But don't panic if you don't have a Netflix account. I'll be giving live updates, results, shocks, returns, and backstage news right here on Ring 2 Reality. So make sure you don't miss out. Now, let's break down everything that is going to happen. Fire match by match results, analysis and storyline impact. White medium star match #1, John Cena vs. Dominic Mysterio, Intercontinental Championship. Let's start with the match everyone is confused about. John Cena vs. Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. Now let's look at the situation logically. John Cena is at the end of his WWE run. His next match after this, his final match ever, confirmed for Saturday Night Main Event. So now WWE has two options. Scenario 1, Cena wins and enters his last match as champion, but that's unlikely. WWE rarely ends a legend's final match with a title defense, because he can't carry the championship after retiring. Scenario 2, Dominic beats Cena, Cena loses the title, but later wins his final career match, and this is the exact direction WWE loves. Cena puts over a rising heel, Dominic, fans get emotional, and then Cena wins his final match with pride. So my prediction is very clear: fire winner, Dominic Mysterio. Dominic takes the title, Cena gets his emotional goodbye moment later. What do you think? Comment your opinion. White medium star match #2, Stephanie Vaquer vs. Nikki Bella, Women's Championship. This one is straightforward. Stephanie Vaquer is the future face of the division. Nikki Bella is here for a special attraction match, not a long title run. Fire winner, Stephanie Vaquer. But wait, the match isn't the shocking part. The return is. After the match, WWE is planning a major return to set up a new feud. Party popper potential return. Liv Morgan could appear tonight, confront Stephanie, and instantly set herself up as the next #1 contender. This match may end in seconds, but the aftermath will shake the women's division. White medium star match #3, Women's Survivor Series elimination match. Team Charlotte vs. Team Becky Lynch. This has been a heated rivalry, storyline-wise and socially. Charlotte is undefeated in traditional Survivor Series matches. Becky Lynch has momentum but fewer teammates who are booked strong. Looking at the long-term plans, fire prediction, Team Charlotte wins. Charlotte is being built for a major storyline in early 2026, so giving her team a big win here makes complete sense. Tell me in the comments, Team Charlotte or Team Becky? Fire main event, Men's War Games match. Team Roman Reigns vs. Team Brock Lesnar. This is where things get crazy. This is where the entire night flips upside down. This is where returns might happen. This is where Seth Rollins comes in. Let's first break down the teams. White medium star team Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, LA Knight. This is obviously a super team. Star power is insane, but that's also the problem. WWE cannot let this team dominate every PPV. White medium star team Brock Lesnar, with a team that has no big star power behind him, and yet, WWE has a special reason to book Brock strong! Here's the important detail: if Brock's team wins the War Games match, Brock earns a title shot. And WWE wants a Brock Lesnar vs Roman Reigns match in the future, even if it's the final one. Plus, Roman's team already beat Brock's side twice before. So this time, fire winner. Prediction: Team Brock Lesnar. Brock's team, 60% chance Roman's team, 40% chance. This result opens the door for the Brock vs Roman storyline continuation. Now let's talk about the returns. This is the most exciting part, because Survivor Series is known for unexpected returns. For example, CM Punk made his shocking comeback during Survivor Series that no one believed it could happen. But it did. Now WWE wants to recreate that hype, and here are the confirmed possibilities. Return number 1, Liv Morgan in the Stephanie vs Nikki match. Already discussed above. Return number 2, Seth freaking Rollins. This is the real highlight. This is the twist everyone is waiting for. This is the moment that will define Survivor Series 2025. Let's break this down properly. Seth Rollins. What really happened backstage? Earlier today, several reports came out that Seth Rollins attacked Braun Breaker backstage at Survivor Series in San Diego. Yes, you heard that correctly. Not a push, not an argument. A full-blown attack. Fans nearby recorded the audio. Chairs falling, people yelling, security rushing. WWE security immediately separated them and removed both men from the area. Now the question is, why would Seth Rollins attack Braun Breaker? Here's the truth. Braun Breaker injured Seth in storyline. Seth has not forgotten that, even though Seth is not medically cleared, his return has one purpose: fire to cost Braun Breaker something big at Survivor Series. And WWE loves using injured superstars for surprise cameos. Seth Rollins' planned return. There are two ways WWE could use Seth Rollins. Option 1. Seth creates a distraction during War Games. He will not wrestle. He is still not cleared. But he might appear at the entrance, attack someone at ringside, or distract a referee long enough to help Roman's team. Option 2. Seth costs Braun Breaker a match. If Braun is involved anywhere during the PPV, Seth could return just long enough to attack him again. This would set up their feud for Royal Rumble season! But here is the most important part. Seth Rollins will not be an official War Games participant. WWE is using his return for hype, buzz, shock value, and storyline extensions, not for full in-ring competition. That he is still recovering, but even an injured Seth Rollins standing at the entrance with a chair is enough to make Survivor Series go viral. But will Seth Rollins join Roman Reigns' team? No, not officially, but indirectly. Yes, Roman does not trust Seth, but he respects him. Seth hates Vision more. Braun Breaker is Vision's creation. So Seth helping Roman's team, even indirectly, makes the storyline perfect. WWE likes unpredictable shadows interfering. This is the perfect example. Possible scene. WWE may show the camera cuts backstage. Braun Breaker walking confidently. Suddenly, a chair swings into frame. Seth Rollins appears in a hoodie, smirking, laughing, yelling, "I didn't forget." Security rushes in. Seth disappears. Crowd pops. War Games tension rises. Vision's future is ruined. Roman's team benefits. It's simple. It's short. It's effective. It protects Seth's injury, and it gets WWE trending worldwide. No unrealistic. Shield reunion. This is WWE's real PLN. Even though fans desperately want a full Shield reunion, Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, is in AEW and cannot legally return as Dean Ambrose. So WWE will avoid that storyline. Instead, they will use Seth as a symbolic strategic ally, not a full teammate. This way everyone wins. Final match results summary. Heavy checkmark. Dominic Mysterio defeats John Cena, takes the IC title. Cena prepares for his final match. Heavy checkmark. Stephanie retains her championship. Liv Morgan possibly returns after the match. Heavy checkmark. Team Charlotte wins the Women's Survivor Series match. Charlotte continues her build. Heavy checkmark. Team Brock Lesnar wins the Men's War Games match, sets up Brock vs Roman title storyline. Heavy checkmark. Seth Rollins returns in a limited capacity, attacks Braun Breaker, creates distraction, helps shape the War Games drama. Friends, Survivor Series 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable, explosive, and history-making events we've seen in years. Returns, revenge, chaos. War Games, and a Seth Rollins surprise moment that might shake the entire WWE Universe. If you want live results, live news, every twist, and immediate reactions, I'll be covering everything here on Ring 2 Reality. So before you leave, backhand index pointing right, subscribe, backhand index pointing right, press the bell icon, backhand index pointing right. Tell me your predictions in The comments backhand index pointing right and be here tomorrow morning for live coverage. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ring 2 Reality, signing off, Survivor Series. Let the war begin.